It is not unusual to see new stock appreciates. However, the recent and the ongoing bullish momentum in the middle of significant market crash in October 2020 is worth talking about, or examine if you like. So, what do I mean? In that case, stay with me. You see, as we experienced a sudden market crash in October 2020, the crash was swift. Even tech stock could not escape the impact. According to report and data, Dow drops 150 points, S&P 500 and Nasdaq turned negative in the month of October. So why is NIO going stronger? What is the catalyst responsible for the bullish momentum? Stay with me. Welcome to my channel. Well, you see, let me start by looking at some basic metric which I consider the major catalyst that enhances the performance of NIO stock. Thereafter, I will tell you about the $245 to $280 price tag projection for NIO by October 2020. And I think you are eager to know how I came about this figure. So stay tuned. You see, in my opinion, NIO management understood the concept of project management. The management is very effective in monitoring and the management of all NIO products. What do I mean? Well, the management is very proactive in identifying some of, if not all, potential risks embedded in EV cars and thereby deployed or initiate an effective management strategy to mitigate the risk and the uncertainty. Okay, I know what you are thinking. You want me to be specific. Okay, let me explain further. Don't go away. I got your back. You see, the performance of EV car is closely related to the design of the battery pack that powers the vehicle's engine and should be able to provide enough current for the motor over a reasonable number of hours, days if you like. And don't forget that EV battery is the most expensive component of all EV vehicles. Therefore, NIO management comprehend that a healthy and a reliable battery is a live wire of EV cars, and that explains why in the recent development. On October 30th, at NIO Top Users Club, NIO founder William Lee said that NIO is currently working on a 150 kilowatt battery pack that will give the EV range of more than 900 kilometers. And if the 150 kilowatt battery pack is put into use, it will effectively more than double the EX6 range of 430 kilometers. Now, to know more about NIO battery pack, NIO battery pack D, check my video title, NIO battery swap, deal or no deal. You will see the video at the end of this clip. Okay, moving forward. NIO is very creative in the design of its vehicles to meet specific users' needs. For instance, NIO EV was designed to meet family needs. The feature is reflected in the exterior and the interior of the car. And again, the NIO EX6 was designed for couple. Well, still hope I could get a discount on this car. And talking about innovative technology, NIO, as I speak, is in collaboration with Mobileye to design, create and develop a self-driving technology known as robotaxi. I think you want to know more about this technology. Then stay with me. Again, according to reports, the Mobileye I includes a graphic processing chip, camera, and LDAR sensors. And again, mapping and force safety software. Okay, let me tell you the impact of the mobile eye. This creative innovation will enhance the performance of NIO driverless vehicles. For more details information about NIO creative capacity, check my video titled NIO latest news. Tesla investors they come to NIO. You will see it at the end of this clip. Okay, let's talk about China government policy. You see, China government is very pro electric vehicles, and the government announced its plan recently, which is aimed at making sure all new cars sold in China after 2035 are eco-friendly, meaning new energy vehicles. I think you would like to know the impact of this policy, and in that case, please stay with me. Let me break it down. I think it can be summarized like this. By the year 2035, 50% of all new cars sold in China will be either electric, plug-in hybrid, or fuel vehicles. Okay, I think you're already getting the picture. Well, if you don't know, everything is in favor of the likes of NIO family. Again, NIO is already benefiting from the incentives as regard battery swap technology provided by the Chinese government in the form of subsidy. You see, you could say NIO is in the right place at the right time. In another development, NIO recently set a new record, and it's worth talking about. NIO mass-produced vehicle has exceeded 5,000 units per month, and it is the first time that a high-end car brand in China has reached 5,000 units per month. Okay, what does it mean for NIO? Well, simple. There is more demand for NIO cars, and as such, demand triggered and boost production of their cars. In effect, more revenue for NIO auto industry. Again, it is worth to mention that NIO is very much pro vertical integration, which is very key to EV technology. Why? Because tech evolve or advance very quickly, if you like. Well, more about vertical integration in another episode. And do not forget, NIO has the advantage of capturing 80% of all the entire Asia market because of positioning. What do I mean? Well, NIO is a Chinese company headquartered in China and very strategically located. Well, you could say it's a hub to all surrounding Asia countries, which is a catalyst that will boost the sales of NIO vehicles. Now let us take a look at whether NIO vehicle has a moat. Does it have a moat? I would say yes. And the production of EV car is the moat. Again, has it got competitors? The answer is again yes. The likes of Tesla, Kandi, Nikola, Diamond Peak, GM Motors, Volkswagen, Toyota, etc. are the competitors. Okay. That said, I think NIO have a competitive advantage to remain competitive in a dynamic market condition. You probably want to ask this question. Okay, let's say NIO has narrow economic moat. Well, let me break it down. Let me explain. Okay, let's say NIO has the population and tech creative moat. Well, you already know that China has a larger population and NIO is a Chinese company located in Asia, which make it easier for NIO to capture a reasonable number of sales in the region. And NIO EV is constantly evolving. keeping up the pace with the latest technology more than most EV auto industry. Okay, let us look at Morgan Stanley price projection for NIO. You see, this is a welcome development at a time like this. Recently, Morgan raised his earning forecast and price target for NIO, often referred to Tesla of China. Shortly afterwards, JP Morgan raised their price target for NIO as well. I mean to say $40. Very interesting. So, the question is this. Why would two big American banks be interested in NIO? Well, it's obvious. They see a lot of potential in the Chinese EV cars. Again, the question is NIO living up to expectation? Alright, let's have a look. Now, looking at the chart, my answer is yes. Clearly, from the price action, let us look at the price from month of July, which is say around $7 thereabout. Then look at today's price above $35. Okay, let us look at the performance in this table here. 3-month projection 155%. Let's look at a year. That's 1,407. That's the projection. Again, bear with me. Let me break it down further. As we have seen from the month of July, around $7 thereabout to $35, we are talking about within 6 months. We've got 5 times growth. And then NIO has a lot of steam in it. So, at this rate, everything being equal, without major disaster, touch wood, as they will say, we should expect within now to the next year, 2026 October, in my opinion, based on the present performance, we should see or expect at least 7 times or 8 times growth. To be more conservative, we should be looking at $245 to $280. That said, again, one could argue that NIO stock growth performance in the recent times have been very impressive. In effect, big companies like Tencent, Chinese and Alpha government are still willing to finance NIO even more should they need more capital. Meanwhile, I'd like to bring to your attention NIO Q3, which is very crucial to the ongoing performance of the NIO stock. If, peradventure, NIO Q3 earnings beat the target, great, hallelujah. If not, there could be a pullback. Okay, wait, the pullback should be considered a temporary setback. Again, long-term investor should not be bothered at all. Why? Because in my opinion, the stock will gather steam and again continue on the upward momentum. Big question of the day. Is NIO worth buying now? In my opinion, yes. Even if you have not owned the stock before now. Is this present price a good entry? Yep. Why? Because I do not see a major pullback in NIO stock. Though there could be resistance at various levels, it is almost certain NIO will break the resistance level and continue on the upward trend again. Okay, here comes the best part. Subscribe, like and comment. Remember, the goal is to generate wealth, build companies and create jobs. Bye now. See you soon.